Hey everybody, Wynde Williams here with the CashFlow Couple. And if you have been following us on our podcast, you would know that not only am I an investor, but I am also a realtor. So I wanted to do a series of videos for you to show you how an agent can be a valuable asset to your team as an investor. Now, there's a couple of things that you should ask a real estate agent before they start working with you. So, the first question that you should ask them is whether or not they are an investor themselves. That will tell you whether or not they understand the investor terminology and whatnot. Also, another important question would be how many of your clients are investors as opposed to retail sales. So if they do mostly retail, then they're probably not the agent for you. A third question would be, are you familiar with creative financing techniques? And this one's very important. You're going to need someone who understands owner financing, subject to lease option, any kind of creative finance technique that you as an investor use in your business. So they're going to need to understand what those mean and what the terminology is, because they do not teach that in real estate school. So not every agent is going to know what you're talking about. They do not teach creative finance in real estate school. Very, very little. So it's very important that your agent understand what you're talking about. And the last question would be, are you willing to work with me on my criteria and understand my criteria? Because your agent's going to have to know, you're going to have to work very closely with this person to find you deals and creatively negotiate these deals. And you don't want the agent bringing you something that does not meet your criteria at all. So those are some important questions to ask a real estate agent. So today what I wanted to do is I'd like to start a series of videos in hopes that it helps fellow investors realize what a valuable asset real estate agents can be to your team. So today we're going to start with this video, and we are going to do a property that I found on our local MLS. So let me share my screen with you. So here I have found a duplex. It is currently active on the MLS. And you will notice that the purchase price is $199,000. And it looks like to be in good shape. You can tell from the pictures that it's been well maintained, and it looks clean and it looks safe. I don't see any repairs that need to be made. I would have to go ask about the electrical and the plumbing and the HVAC and all that, but let's just assume for this video that all of that is up to date and no repairs need to be made. So let's dive into some numbers. So I have a calculator here, and I have done some research, and I think that this property will rent for about $850 per month per side. So what we're going to do is we're going to take $850 times 2. You can see right here, 850 times 2 units will give us $1,700 a month in monthly income. So next, what we're going to do is talk about our expenses. So for the purposes of this video, we're going to be very conservative. So we're going to assume a 10% property management fee, and that comes out to $170 a month. The property taxes in Mecklenburg County are going to be $222 a month. Insurance is going to be $94 a month. Maintenance is going to be $170 a month. And you can see down here the vacancy rate is going to be 10%, so it's going to be $170 a month as well. So we're going to add all those up. So we've got property taxes and insurance, management 10%, maintenance 10%, and vacancy at 10%. So those are all of our expenses. Now we're going to add all of those monthly expenses. Comes out to be $826 a month. Okay? All right, now we're going to run some numbers, the good ones. So we're going to take our income minus our expenses, and that's going to give us our net operating income, NOI. So we're going to take 1,700 minus 826 will give us 874 NOI. Next, we're going to take NOI times 12, and that's going to give us our yearly NOI. So 874 times 12 is $10,488. Then we're going to take our yearly NOI, divide that by the purchase price, and that will give us our cash on cash return on investment, or ROI. So let's look at those numbers. $10,488 divided by 199,000 equals 0.052, or 5.2% ROI. So that may not be very exciting to some people, but I hope that you will stay tuned for the next exciting episode, because we are just about to get creative. I hope you stay tuned and join me in the next exciting episode. Bye-bye.